What is the Paleo Diet? Now, the Paleo Diet simply means you eat like a caveman or a Paleolithic human. The Paleolithic period was between the caveman era of 2.5 million years ago and the agricultural revolution around 8000 BC. So it was only in 1970s when the father of the Paleo Diet movement, who was a gastroenterologist named Walter Vogelin, he believed that modern humans could achieve optimal health if we only ate the same foods the way our Paleolithic ancestors ate, which is no grains, no dairy, no legumes. It was only in 2002 when the popularity of the Paleo Diet began to explode, when Laurent Cordain, an exercise scientist in the Colorado State University, had published his book called The Paleo Diet. So in this book called The Paleo Diet, it mentioned 3 main points, which is eat anything you could hunt or gather back in the caveman days, such as meat, fish, nuts, leafy greens, regional vegetables and seeds, and avoid grains. The second point of his book was consuming more fat. And by consuming more fat, you train your body over time to access fat as a primary fuel source instead of carbohydrates. What kind of fats is recommended for consumption? Seeds, nuts, anything with MCT, medium chain fat, especially coconut oil, olive oil, almond butter, and peanut butter. The third point is avoid grains, dairies, and legumes. So what happens when you first adopt the Paleo Diet? Most people say they experience something called the ketogenic flu, whereby due to drastic reduction in carbohydrates consumption, they experience symptoms such as headaches, flu, moodiness, tiredness for a few weeks. However, after a few weeks, they noted that they have improved immune system, and they also have encountered benefits such as weight loss, reduced pain, increase of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Although many people have said that they experience some health benefits by implementing the Paleo Diet, there are also arguments against the Paleo Diet. We will be looking at the core principles of the Paleo Diet according to Laurent Cordain, and also the counter-arguments. One of the principles of the Paleo Diet is to get at least 50% of daily calories from meat, because our Paleo ancestors ate that way. The counter-argument was that in 2012, a study by researchers at the Harvard School of Public Health found that the more red meat people ate, the sooner they died. Another principle of the Paleo Diet was not to eat any grains. The counter-argument is that, according to the National Institute of Health, AARP Diet and Health Study, they tracked disease and death rate of 500,000 men and women over 9 years and found that those who ate the most whole grains were 22% less likely to die during the study period. The heaviest consumer of whole grains were also 29% less likely to develop heart disease. Another principle of the Paleo Diet was not to eat any legumes. The counter-argument is that researchers at the University of Oran, Algeria, reported that legumes provide health benefits, protect against coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, and inflammation. Another principle of the Paleo Diet was not to eat dairy. The alternate argument presented by M.G. Thomas of University College London had shown humans in Northern Europe, where dairy farming was adopted early on, had evolved to benefit from drinking milk. This was because they had a gene variant which had allowed them to digest lactase, which is a milk sugar. So the main counter-arguments were based on the point that if humans live in places where dairy and grain agriculture was adopted early on, they tend to benefit from a grain and dairy-based diet. So the essence of the paleo diet is to eat a variety of seasonal food in their whole forms, stop eating processed foods, and basically eat like a hunter-gatherer. So we come to the end of the video. Would you adopt the paleo diet? If yes, tell me why. If no, tell me why as well. If you like this video, click like or subscribe to my YouTube channel.